My name is Don Green, and I live in High River, Alberta, and I want to share a few experiences with you this morning about tithing and giving. And tithing is an exciting thing in my life, and giving has become more exciting. And as I look over my life, and I remember when I first started to tithe, my father taught me to tithe when I was young. And I'll share a few stories with you, and I hope it will be an encouragement to you to start even with the little things in your life. And as I went away to college, my dad gave me $5 to ride the bus from where I was staying to the college I was attending, and it was $1 a day, but I tithed on the $5, so obviously I was short one bus ride. But in the whole year, I never ever had to walk. I had always somebody would pick me up and give me a ride, either from or to the college, and at the end of the day or the end of the week, I usually had money left over. That was the beginning of my experience with walking with the Lord and trusting His Word. And I encourage you to read the Word and understand the Word, what Jesus said to us in the Bible about tithing and giving. And a few stories I'll share with you this morning. When I first started into business, I had an opportunity to start my own business. I'm in the automotive business, and God blessed my business because I tithed on all that I had coming in. And we sold cars and trucks to people that would drop in from several places, and we had no idea they were coming. But we asked God to bless our business, my wife and I, and God did bless our business. I sold that business. And when I sold that business, I could have retired at age 35. And I had to look for places to bless with the profit that I had made over the years. And God directed me to give to certain organizations and my local church. And it's exciting to really trust God to see what He can do when you start to give. And I remember a couple of years after that I had sold out that I had an opportunity to buy a business. And that opportunity was very, very good. And we were $10,000 apart on the deal. And I remember the Lord saying to me, Don, yes, but not right now. And that's difficult if you're ever in that situation, to walk away from a deal as a businessman, because you know that it's a good deal and it could be done, but when you listen to God's leading, you'll know that there's something better coming down the road. So I walked away, and I waited a year and a half, and one day the phone rang, and I was asked by the manufacturer of the product that I was representing if I wanted to be a dealer again, and I said, sure do. The business that I'd been trying to buy a year and a half earlier had gone into bankruptcy and receivership, and I was able to purchase that business at a far reduced rate from what I was dealing on it a year and a half earlier. And so if anybody asks me, does it cost you any money to tithe or to give? The answer is absolutely not. It's a blessing to be able to do that, and you lose if you rob from God. And that is one experience that I'd never forgotten. And as I have gone through life, and I have several homes and rental properties and a farm and some businesses that I run, and God has blessed me because I've honored Him. And He tells us in His Word that if we will honor Him, that He will honor us. And He also says that He will bless the work of our hands. And we have to work, and I enjoy work. It's a blessing to be able to work, but He will bless what we do. And I'm grateful because God has allowed me the opportunity to be able to give to many organizations and to fund many things and to bless a lot of people. And He gets the glory. It's nothing that I have done. It's what He can do through you if you'll only allow Him to do that. So I encourage you today, even if you start small, God is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. And I'd encourage you, because you cannot lose if you trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths, and He will bless you. So I'd encourage you today, go ahead, trust the Lord, put your confidence in Him, and you will never be disappointed. You know, there's 3 levels of giving, and if you look in the Scriptures, you'll find that the tithe is 10% and it belongs to God. And I'd encourage you again not to rob from God, but give the 10%. And then there's a level of giving beyond that, and it's giving from the heart. And I encourage you all to give over and above your tithe and just watch what God will do. He will bless you. There's another level of giving that's called hilarious giving. And that's when you give just hilariously, and you just open up your checkbook and say, Lord, just show me where I need to bless somebody. And go ahead and do it. And sometimes It will scare you as to what God is asking you to do, but if you listen, He will reward you and bless you far greater than you could ever ask or think. Remember, tithing, giving, and hilarious giving, and just watch and see what God will do. He is a respecter of no persons. He will never see you short.